Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. You tuned into the Market Beast edition. It is your fellow compadre speaking, of course. And today I'd just like to stop in after the markets has wrapped up and give you guys an update, all of my Zoom family, and just to give you just what to look forward to into next week. Although Zoom has closed a very nice week, I just want to congratulate all those Zoom bulls out there who held strong. But I do want to go over a few things with you guys, just keep everything kind of neutral because we are invested in Zoom. But of course, I have to give you both scenarios. So let's get into those details. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Hit the subscribe button. The YouTube algorithm is picking up on the channel thanks to your engagement and your appropriate thumbs as well. Welcome back, my loyal subscribers. We're going to talk about Zoom. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's February the 6th, 2021, and the previous close of Zoom is going to be $419.59. It closed approximately 7.5% for the day, okay? So here's the lines if you're just joining us here, here's the lines that we've been following. That's it, really simple. Seriously, really simple, okay? So what I want to go over with you all is just kind of put everything in perspective, if that's a word to use. Here's where the downtrend started. Here's where the seller stepped into the market. It's technically a downtrend, okay, potentially breaking out back within an overall uptrend. It was in a short-term downtrend. Do I still think that the price can still trend down? Yes, let me explain why. Okay, we're within this range here, guys. If you're just stopping in, this range that I'm outlining is in between $375 all the way up to $433. This is the buyer's range. The buyers are in full control as long as the price is within this range. If the buyers need a sufficient amount of time to consolidate within this range, let's just say we get some sort of retracement to retest 375. I don't think that will happen. I'm not saying that because we are along the market. I'm saying that because excuse me. I'm saying that because right now, Zoom really needs to show its strength in a short period of time. Here's what I'm going to do here. Let me just see if I can put a box here. Something like this. Something like this, okay? Right there. Now, the reason that I put this box, I just want to erase this for now. And I hate so many lines, guys. The reason that I put this box here is because what I'm going to assume that has recently taken place into the market. I think the late bears are probably going to be trapped down here, dated all the way at January the 7th, 2021. Assuming that the downwards pressure has ceased in this market, I'm going to measure from this candle here all the way over to this candle right here that we've already spoke of in October the 19th, 2020. And what I'm going to do is measure how much time that the markets, from the time that the market, let me just kind of back off for everyone just so you guys can get a really nice picture of everything. This is everything for Zoom, okay? Started all the way back here down at, let's see, April 2019 at a price just below like $68 approximately, okay? Zoom is in an overall uptrend. You can argue with me that all you want, bears. It's in an overall uptrend, okay? It's undeniable. It's a very aggressive uptrend. And it has stayed the same. I've been consistent. This red line right here, the sellers needed to compromise this level in order to start an overall downtrend. Yes, it was in a short-term downtrend here, okay, October 19, 2020. But let's kind of stick to where we are. I just want to make sure everyone can see everything very clear. Zoom is still technically in an overall uptrend. I've been saying that forever, okay? So here's what we're dealing with. Can we get to the box here? Okay. Starting here, all the way over here. I say here for people listening, starting over here at approximately $573 all the way down to, let's see, $335 approximately. I'm just going to measure the time. I always look at the time, okay? How much time did it take for the sellers to step into the market and potentially bottom out here? I use that term very loosely because I don't know if this is the bottom, guys, okay? Don't hold me accountable for that if the markets continues to flush out, okay? We're going to measure the time in this box here. I feel like that was an extended explanation. Okay, so 80 days, okay? The sellers stepped into the market, topped out they stepped into the market and made the most recent high. I can't say it's a top out. And they spent 80 days going down. It's going to make sense. Just stick with me here. I know I have like these long drawn out explanations, but I'm just trying to explain the story, okay? So 80 days, they brought the price down, okay? It bottomed out. Now, what needs to happen. Okay, so that's what the sellers had. Okay, so the sellers, they stepped into the market. They spent about 80 days pushing the price down, and they could only push the price down. Let's go ahead and measure it. 80 days from the top out to the bottom, a speculative bottom. Okay, they pushed the price down a total of 42%. That is a healthy correction and an uptrend. Please understand that is very healthy. Let's continue. So 43% down in 80 days. Now, what I'm going to speculatively assume, or what I want to see to show that the buyers in this market have a sufficient amount of strength to not only get the price back above this green line, which is, again, I've said this in like a million videos, $475, this little arrow pointing at this green line here. This is the level the buyers must get back above to continue this overall uptrend. If Zoom cannot get back above $475 and it gets rejected, you can rest assured the sellers are still in control. Okay, I'm long Zoom, guys. I'm giving you this scenario because I'm telling you, I look at this stuff every single day, and this is the level they must get above and stay above. Okay, because this is the level where a lot of people got shaken out, or they got confused, where like saying that maybe I was wrong about when the price got above 475 and the sellers like stepped in so aggressive, like instantly a 15% move to the downside. It was really nasty. A lot of people got shaken out of the market, but the price needs to get above and stay above this level. Okay, this was a fake out right here. Okay, but that it's still buying interest. It's kind of hard for me to explain. It is a buying. You see, it's a green candle. This means this is a buy order. Okay, when you see a candle like this, like a green candle, it's not just a regular weird random candle. Okay, it is a buying interest candle. So the owners own this asset right here within this range in between. Let's see, 435 all the way up to $481. An owner, an institution, an individual, I don't care who it is, someone owns this range right here that I just pointed out. Assuming that they did not sell into the market, right? And they were just simply accumulating as the price was going down, the price is going to revisit $475. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'd like to see this happen in half the time. Let me erase this right here really fast. Let's just erase that for now. I would like to see the Zoom bulls take half the time that it took the sellers to push the price down and speculatively bottom out. I want to see Zoom take half the time. So let's measure out 40 days from this candle right here. Pure speculation. Please don't go by this by 100%. But this is how I look at the markets in order to understand whether or not the buyers are running out of momentum or the sellers are running out of momentum. Okay, so if you remember, again, 80 days for the sellers to push the price down here to the speculative bottom. I'd like to see half the time, 40 days, for the buyers to at least get back above $475. If the buyers can get above $475, let's just measure how many 40 days is. We're going to start right here on this candle. Hopefully this isn't a long video. January the 12th, 2021. I'm going to measure out 40 days from this candle right here because I'm going to assume this is where the buyers are going to step into this market and start to rip this price to the upside. So let's go ahead and measure it out. From there, 40 days over, let's see, right there, hang on. So 41 days. So by February the 22nd, the buyers need to get the price at a minimum above $475 in order for me to be convinced, first of all, that the buyers have a sufficient amount of buying interest in this play, or at least momentum, whichever one you want to call it. The price needs to be above 475 before February 22nd. I'm going to go ahead and call that right now. Even if there's a pause in this thrust to the upside and it's consolidating above 475, that's it. That's it. This price will rip to the upside. I'm telling you right now, because again, it needs to get above $475. That's literally the only accomplishment that would make me truly say, yeah, Zoom is about to make all-time highs. I've already called that Zoom will likely make all-time highs if it stays above the $375 level. But now time is of the essence. The buyers must step into this market in half the time that it took the sellers to step into this market and push the price down for 80 days. Now the buyers need to show their strength in this market and take half the time to get the price back above the most critical level, which is at $475. I'm telling you guys right now, you heard it here first. Maybe you heard it somewhere else. Zoom is about to make all-time highs if it can get this price back above $475. That's it, guys. Let's cut it out. Thank you for your time. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content. Remember to have your own strategy in this market. That means buying where you're going to buy in, where you're going to exit, how much you're going to risk, have a stop loss, all predetermined before you hit that buy button. If you're new, before you go, we also cover the alternative markets if you're into Bitcoin and altcoins. So subscribe, hit the bell. We'll send you that information when it is available. I think we covered everything, guys. Thank you for your time. Hopefully that was clear cut, as best as I can put it, guys. So yeah, just rewind it back. I guess try to listen again, but there's only one obligation for me with before or just after February the 22nd that Zoom needs to do. So take care of yourselves and bye for now, guys.